And in order to hear my side of the story, we got to go all the way back to War Games. You remember, wise man, when I looked Sami dead in his eyes, and remember I told the whole world that I saw everything that I needed to see? Would you like to know what I saw that night? I saw greed. And I give him the opportunity of a lifetime, and all he does is he uses me, and he uses my bloodline, and he uses my island of relevancy. No different than each and every one of you, because all you do is you want. You can't ever give back, huh? You can't ever give back.
Wait a minute! From behind!
Who the hell
is that?
Yeah, you know who that is!
Sami Zayn!
Of course
Sami
it is!
Zayn is attacking Reigns! Sami Zayn attacking Roman Reigns!
Yeah, from behind once again, Cole, another cheap shot.
Sami looking for payback on the champion! And Roman fighting back!
Just bet him on the ass, isn't it?
Sami with a flurry.
Give me a chair.
But Roman Reigns has had enough. Roman's gonna teach Sami Zayn a lesson here tonight.
Oh, payback from the Royal Rumble, not a moment too soon.
Spear! Sami with a spear to Reigns! This place has come unglued! And Roman Reigns scoots out of harm's way. A look of shock and disbelief.
Roman!
You're wrong about me. I never wanted anything from you. I never wanted anything from you! Until now. I want something from you now, and I'm gonna take it. Because I am coming after you and the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship!